everybody, I thought I would do a Doppler how-to video real quick. The reason being, this is my third pregnancy, and this is the third time I've actually had my own at-home Doppler, and I've been using it quite early in pregnancy with all three of my kids, and I was able to successfully find the heartbeat at quite an early week. So I thought I'd kind of share my tips and tricks as to how I'm finding the heartbeat. It can be quite difficult in those early weeks because the baby is so small. It can be hiding underneath your pubic bone, or you can just not be in the right area. So I thought I would quickly record kind of where I'm looking and how I'm doing it so you guys can see for yourself. With this pregnancy, I was able to first find the heartbeat at 8 weeks, 2 days pregnant, and I'll quickly show you a clip of that right here. I am currently 9 weeks pregnant now, and I'm going to do it for you kind of live so you can see where I'm doing it. Again, like I said, when it is such early weeks, you really have to keep in mind that just because you may find it one time doesn't mean you're going to find it that easily the next time. So at 8 weeks 2 days I found it that day, and I didn't find it again for 3 more days. I've been able to find it pretty consistently from then on out, so I thought I'd share with you guys where I'm looking. Alright, before I lay down and position the probe on my belly, I thought I'd show you kind of what I do with the Doppler. I always make sure to have the volume here on the side turned all the way up because the baby is so small right now that it's very difficult to hear, so the higher the better. And you can use ultrasound or Doppler gel with it. I ran out. Aloe vera gel works just the same, so if you run out, that's a little tip or trick, you can use this just the same. Alright, so to start off, I'm going to put a fairly sizable blob of aloe vera gel right down here. This is kind of my pubic bone line right down here, so the baby's going to be hiding really low down, way down from my belly button at this stage in pregnancy. So you want to use lots of gel. Then I'm going to take the little probe and stick it in the gel. And I do all this before I even turn it on because I haven't turned it up all the way, and if I was doing this, taking it on and off while it was turned on, it would make really loud sounds. So I'm going to turn it on now. As you can see, it's turned on. And what I'd like to do is push down a little bit, not too hard, but I always find it easier to find the heartbeat if you're pushing down. And then also you want to angle the probe. So you want to angle it at this kind of angle so that it's going underneath your pubic bone. I always start in the middle of my belly and then kind of work my way down towards the pubic bone. Now, the baby's not always going to be right in the middle, but it's definitely a good place to start. You're going to hear lots of whooshing sounds. That what you hear right there, that's my own heartbeat. So you have to be able to distinguish between your own heartbeat. The baby's heartbeat is a lot faster. See, that loud sound's my heartbeat. I'm just moving around, kind of in that general area. Kind of moving over to the sides now. Maybe baby's hiding in the side. Okay. I've got it. It's very faint. But that fast. That's baby's heartbeat. I don't think that the rate is correct on here yet because it's very faint, being so early. But this is where I found baby down here. I've had to push in a little bit, angling down towards my pubic bone. And it's a little bit, baby's a little bit to the right now. So I'm going to show you just how precise you have to be. If you watch the probe, we have it right now. If I move just a little bit, it's already gone. It barely moved. Oh, there it is again. Very faint. So yeah, that's how I've been finding baby's heartbeat at 8 and 9 weeks pregnant. course, as you get further along and your baby gets bigger, the heartbeat will move up your belly and get a lot stronger. But if you're trying to find it early, this is where I would suggest doing it and how. And again, if you don't find it right away or for a couple days, just don't panic. Try a couple days later. Baby's very small at this stage. So if you have any questions, let me know. And thank you so much for watching. Bye.